BeatCasters.com.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio, let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Ian Van Zan, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Afternoon. It's morning somewhere. It's morning some daggone wake up. You on the wake up, wake up. Man, wait. Morning/afternoon show. It is Thursday, people. We are in the building. Alright? No doubt. It's the Man Cave Morning Show. It's going down today. But first, let me introduce the awesome squad. Crew's in the building. To my right, the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him what? Deacon Will. Deacon Will. And to the left, the beautiful, the scrumptious, the vivacious,
the oniony, the not so turkey-y smelling person, as they address me.
Yes, the stuffing. 1/3 of the R&B group of Lord. We affectionately call her Hurricane Kiss.
Y'all are stupid. I can't.
Potato Taco Bell.
No doubt.
Really?
I miss my baby. I'm sorry.
Jesus Lord. And verb. It's racial.
All right.
And you, sir, en el medio es?
I am just humbly stormed on the general. Salute to you all. Peace and blessings.
Chief Potter Watson Children.
We're going to get this thing rocking today. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Salute to everyone watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to everyone watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Absolutely.
What?
Shout out to everybody checking us out and listening to us on that TuneIn app.
Yes.
If you don't have it by now, please
download it.
Download it. It's free.
Gratis.
It's free. Your iPhone, your Android, your tablet, whatever you got.
Voila.
Download it. It's free. It's worldwide too, baby. And shout out to everybody checking us out on the Facebook. I see y'all trickling in. Share it out. Share it out right now.
Yes.
On whatever platform you're listening to us on. Just hit the share button. It's very simple. All right? People need this information without the That's right. It's the Man Cave Morning / afternoon show, depending on where you live at in this world.
Somewhere.
Right?
We're worldwide.
Let's clap it up.
Ever forgives.
Yes. Let's get some FB love. Let's get some FB love. Shout out
to Juanita Caring Hearts.
Juanita Caring Hearts. What's up,
Nelson.
Felicia
Nelson.
Vereen Brown. Jocelyn Miller Harris. Kenny Johnson. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Kenny Johnson.
Yes.
Alicia Mitchell. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Alicia Mitchell.
You see?
Yes.
DD.
What's up?
And DD Sands. I don't know who else you got over there.
D Sands. Yes. Sandy B. What's up, baby? What's going on, Mama? DT. What's good, fam?
DT. What up?
Lisa Tweet Carvin. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yes, Marine. Yes. We about to get this thing on and popping. Yes. So I got Jocelyn Miller Harris on the check-in. What's up, Jocelyn? No doubt. Felicia, we see you shared it. Jamel Carter, Supreme. Queen of the Wobble and I like your style.
Hey.
Queen of the Wobble and I like your style. What's good, my dude? All right, so let's clap it up. Let's get this show started. Now,
it's the Man Cave Morning Show.
First thing on the agenda. Oh, first and foremost.
I'm mad you said. I did like this. Oh, shit. No.
I'm sorry. How was your turkey day? We just seen you since the holiday.
Yes. We have missed you.
Oh,
Yes.
we missed. I said we missed you too.
Yes.
I missed you guys too.
Last time I seen you was at Aruga's.
Yes.
Yes. When
And
y'all did y'all
Aruga's was amazing. Shout out to everybody who came out and supported. It was amazing. My Thanksgiving was dope. It was quiet for the most part, but I was surrounded by, my daughter and her friends. I made my juicy turkey like I do every year. Well, that's all I was allowed to do this year. I know you mad. I'm about to make him an extra turkey.
Yeah, you ain't
just to
no
bring
turkey,
it in.
yo? Come
I'm
on.
sorry, y'all, but I'm gonna bring it in. But Ori cooked. She did her thing. She threw down like crazy, made all types of pies and cooked everything under the sun. But it was nice. It was blessed. I mean, I wasn't around all my family, but it was nice.
Right.
It was really, really nice.
No doubt. So we're gonna get this thing started today. First and foremost, we're gonna get rid of the Tekashi news. This is crazy. So y'all heard about this young rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine. In case, even if you're not in hip hop, you heard about it on the news or whatever. We're gonna tell y'all this story. Man, this is crazy. So he's sitting up in a jail cell, facing RICO charges by the feds, and this what goes down.
Oh Jesus!
Right here, Tekashi 6ix9ine gifts his girlfriend with a Rolex while locked up in a slammer.
Are you serious,
Tekashi
yo?
may be locked up in the slammer, but he's still making sure his boo is hooked up. The rapper surprised his girlfriend Jade with a real pretty birthday. According to TMZ.com, Jade got a 41mm blinged out Rolex.
Damn it, man.
Sources told the site that Tekashi picked the iced out watch up a few weeks ago. He customized it with 18 karat white rose gold and 24 carats worth of diamonds.
Okay. Yeah. They say Tekashi must be really feeling this chick. Yeah, he dropped around $35,000 on a lavish gift. Bruh, when you locked up for RICO charges, you need to hold on to every cent
you got.
and penny you got. I get it, but come on, man. Come on, bro. He must really think he gonna beat those charges, though.
It's like he's still moving like he in the street, like he didn't learn anything.
What part of the game is this, bro? For real. What part of the game is when you pass a chick, what are you, 23, 22 years old?
Right.
Loot like this. Bruh, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And if you think that's gonna keep her, good luck with that, partner. Like he has no sense.
I think if
no sense, bro.
I think with and I'm just gonna take a guess. If I did that with Sandy and I was locked up, whatever, and she was like,
cuss you out.
I think Sandy would be like, take that money and use it for your legal defense.
Right.
I
care
mean,
about this watch?
General, that's your wife, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sandy, Sandy might have yelled at you or she might have put it to the side or whatever. When you just dealing with a chick that's what? Your girl or whatever she is, bro. That's just stupid. He makes a lot of dumb moves, man. I don't know. It's like he don't listen to his OGs at all.
I don't know. Let's read some comments from Jamel said, all your money needs to go to that case, jackass. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Chill said she gonna be pointing that in 2 weeks.
Right. Sandy said the FBI and IRS gonna snatch that ish right off her wrist, especially since he publicized it.
Yeah, true indeed.
Or she might give it to her new man because your ass locked up, stupid.
No doubt, no doubt.
I wouldn't be surprised if she pawned it already.
I agree.
Yeah, but come on.
To be serious.
Yeah, he just met her. Yeah.
He just met her.
Yeah, I agree with Supreme. He just met her.
That's that young-ish. He young and dumb.
Wow.
Extra dumb.
Yeah, he really is. He's stupid.
All right, next story, man. Come on, we got to do better, people.
For real.
We got to do better.
It's like he don't got no game at all. Like it's just ridiculous.
Come on, man. Come on. All right, so this one. So this reporter let this black Trump supporter have it. She let old boy have it. I'ma run the clip.
I love this clip.
I'ma leave this right here. Pay attention, people.
Oh, Lord.
You on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
Confederate flag is a symbol, and I'm not going to let you play games with me like you don't understand it. The Confederate flag is a symbol of a hateful past that is being insisted upon being dragged forward by people in power in Mississippi. It may not be because of the citizens' majority in Mississippi. It is because of the power center of that state. And when you have that president you voted for, who was the first Republican you ever voted for, and I'll never understand it, but I do know it's the first one you voted for. What I am saying is, you being a part of the talented percentage that make it out of oppression, suppression, South, segregation, racism, does not mean that it is not still a systemic problem for people who are not as fortunate as you. Brother. The Confederate flag is a symbol, and I'm not going to let you play games with me like you don't understand it. The Confederate flag is a symbol of a hateful past that is being...
I'm not going to let you sit here and play games with me like you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Wow, she told him a new one.
Yo, did you see him
His
like,
Oreo
he was like this?
Yeah, you better say you sell out. You better.
Oh, Poindexter.
I loved it
because he was trying to justify.
Right.
He was trying to justify the Confederate flag and from what I heard, the Heidi Smith lady.
Yeah.
And all he's trying to justify these things. Where she's like, you dumb. The Confederate flag is basically a symbol of hate. Stupid.
Unbelievable.
We know that yesterday, the chick that said that she would be happy to attend a lynching was reelected in the God-fearing state of Mississippi. Mississippi, where they were hanging nooses all around the state to show how people feel. Now, this is what I want to say. When she said he's a talented 10th, a lot of times African Americans that are in the upper echelon, they have some, got a little education, got a little job, got a lot of position. They identify with the conservatives. But the conservatives now identify with racism, the Confederate flag, lynching, make America great again. And I love the fact that she pulled his coat and all he could do was say, because when you align yourself, when you align yourself with that type of thing, you are traded to your own people. Right. And I absolutely love it. F you, Oreo. Good for your dumb ass.
Let's see what we got here next. What is this one here?
Unreal.
Yo, it's a lot of old face sellout black folks, yo. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is, but
it's a lot, bro.
But how do you think he really felt after that whole interview and after she?
As he should have felt. Stupid.
He probably didn't. He probably didn't care.
Let's read some comments.
Felicia Nelson said she shouldn't have been allowed to step up after she won. She said, I missed the whole thing just that fast. Thankful for the share button. Let's see. Everybody's just laughing. Everybody's saying, shut him. Get him, sis. You shut him down. Yeah.
So here's something that's going down December 3rd. And it's coming on HBO. And we all should check it out and watch this film. Because a lot of times, and it's funny, and I heard a female say this, that it's a sad thing about the Trayvons and the Tamir Rices and all of this, but why are we forgetting the Sandra Blands?
Right.
So with that being said, shout out to HBO and the filmmaker of this documentary. It's going down December 3rd on HBO. We're going to run the clip. Y'all check this out.
Sandy Speaks is going to focus directly on my white people. What I need you to understand is that being a black person in America is very, very hard.
I will light you up. Get out! Wow. Now!
Sandy called me, let me know that she had been arrested. How do you go from failure to signal a lane change to dead in jail by alleged suicide?
I believe she let them know. I'll see you guys in court, and I believe they silenced her.
Do I think this jail have anything to do with her death? No. But moral responsibility-wise, absolutely.
If we want change, we can truly make it happen. Sandy Speaks. Today's Sandy Speaks is going to focus directly on my white people. What I need
For them acknowledging Sandra Bland. I'm going to check it out. That's again, that's December 3rd, HBO.
Rest in power, my queen.
Yes.
Rest in power. The fact that a company like HBO is running a program tells me that things are changing. She was a revolutionary, and she had courage that many of us don't even understand.
Right.
Like the Jews say, never forget. I will never forget her name, ever. Some things we should keep in the forefront. And our struggle for liberation and understanding that racist practices and police brutality can lead to our death should always be on our lips. God bless your family, sister. I love you. Rest in power. What can I tell you?
No doubt. No doubt. On another note, again, got to do better, people. I hate to see anything happen to a child. Here's a story. I'm just like, what goes through people's head? You really got to be careful who you leave your kids with. Real talk. Real talk. So, Baltimore daycare worker sentenced to 70 years in prison for smothering an 8-month-old baby to death.
Last year.
A daycare worker.
Yeah, make that bigger too.
Yeah.
Last year, 24-year-old Leah Walden smothered 8-month-old Reese Bowman at Rocketeers Learning Center. Since the tragedy, the school has closed permanently. The family has continued to grieve, and Walden has been sentenced to 70 years in prison for premeditated murder in the first degree. Walden admitted she willfully and deliberately killed baby Reese, according to the court docs and surveillance footage from the daycare. Walden returned from lunch to Rocketeers Learning Center and found baby Reese awake from her nap. She slapped the girl in her crib, pinned her down with one arm, while the helpless baby kicked her legs. Walden then snatched her from the crib and pushed her down before she piled blankets over the baby's face.
All right. 70 years. It's funny. I saw some people's response to the story. Some people actually said, that was excessive, 70 years.
Excessive? Who the hell said that?
Yeah, exactly.
Who said that? Excessive.
What moron said that?
Look at the comments, the old comments, go to the Twitter comment, all that. It's like, you get people that actually think like that. I'm like, this is a baby, 8 months.
I know my mouth, so I'm going to just stay quiet.
Helpless. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what's going on. That was entrusted, you know what I'm saying, to this daycare worker.
And did nothing to you.
We got to be careful who we leave our kids with. That's all I'm saying. Got to be more careful.
What you're seeing now in this country, if I may, what you're seeing now is the face of true evil. This is an evil act that is beyond words. But what's happening in this country is this type of behavior, this type of hatred is being fostered. This type of karma is returning to us as a country. There are no words that can describe why a person would be possessed to be so evil. So, what do you stand for? What type of character? What type of conduct? What type of principles do you practice? What type of spirituality are you talking about? Because when you don't, you allow yourself to fall victim to these evil entities. Listen, man, I'm not getting on my soapbox, but what's going on in this country is a shame. We cover these stories so much that we are numb to them. How can we ever be numb to evil? How can we ever not speak out against it and fight oppression? How can we ever not be on the front line? But you know what, though? A lot of us are asleep, and it's a damn shame.
No doubt.
Yo, rest in power to that sister, to that child, and God bless the family. What you want me to say? It's tragic, bro. It's tragic.
No doubt.
People of good conscience need to come together and do better.
Jamel said, shout out to Jamel Supreme. He said, it's murdering an 8-month helpless baby. She should get the death penalty.
Absolutely, she should.
Same thing.
Yeah, 70 years. Wow, I wonder how they come up with that number.
But she's not gonna make it out of prison, though. So, but whatever, she might probably won't even make it to trial. So there you go. Right? Yeah. That's justice gonna get served in prison.
On a lighter note, technology now is crazy. Like when people, before you get in accidents or whatever, you get paralyzed. You just paralyzed, or in the case of like the lady that got her face bit off by the monkey.
Yeah.
And she was looking, they couldn't fix it. Now here's a man that got a self-inflicted gun wound.
He shot himself in the face.
And they were able to fix him. So I'm going to show you the picture.
Oh God.
And y'all check this out. You at the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. Here go the story. Here go the pic. So that's him before. That's him when he shot himself in the face.
Holy hell.
This is him now.
What?
Yes.
He actually looks better with the new face.
Yes. Shout out to WPIX for doing the research and covering this story.
In the entire hell.
So we're gonna read a little bit of it.
Okay, well, what I want to know is how his eyebrows changed 3 times.
Because he got another face, Mom.
But his face was shot from the bottom. That got nothing to do with his eyes. You see, his eyes are exactly
just a real life face.
I'm saying,
yeah, well, no, because his eyes do look a little. That's
he got a new set of eyebrows.
Let's read the story.
Yeah, for real.
New York, less than 11 months after Cameron Underwood face transplant, the 26-year-old is revealing himself to the world. Underwood of Yuba City, California, suffered a self-inflicted gunshot to the face June 2016. The extensive damage left him missing most of his lower jaw, his nose, and every tooth but one, a press statement said. He also experienced damage to his upper face and palate. Conventional reconstructive surgery, which he reportedly tried several times, could only do so much.
Yo.
And boom.
Then Underwood's mother, Beverly Bailey Porter, read a magazine article about Dr. Eduardo Rodriguez, a professor of reconstructive plastic surgery and the chair of the plastic surgery department at NYU Langhorne Health. We knew he was the only person to whom we could trust Cameron's life, she said in the press release from the hospital. We were willing to travel the long distance. Since the first face transplant was done in France in 2005, more than 40 have been completed around the world.
Wow. Shout out to the surgeon.
Right.
Because they did
that's absolutely incredible.
Did a hell of a
the fact
job.
that he survived a self-inflicted gun.
Look at that, man.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
before, after, and after.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
You got after.
Clap that up. I'm clapping up the surgeon.
Dig it. Modern technology. That's what's up.
Supreme said, Jesus, we cloning people next.
I'm just saying.
We already cloning people.
We already doing that.
We're
Phyllis said, whoa,
people.
So what happened to Charlotte Nass, and maybe they can help her now since technology has improved?
Well, look, I'm going to be honest. If that was one of us that got shot in the face, they'd have been like, use a straw and pull a scully.
Look,
right.
yo, they'd have said, black man, put a scully on the top of your face and the bottom of your face.
Exactly.
Use a straw, you dumb Negro. You should have never shot yourself.
Drink soup.
Dig it. For the rest of your days.
And keep it moving.
Put some tussin on it.
Put some tussin on it on your 1-2.
Some ginger ale.
God bless him.
at his finest. God bless that dude, bro.
God bless him.
We would have never got that.
Nah,
never.
I'm just curious how much that surgery even costs. But I wonder if they just did it on GP or.
Yo, 26-hour surgery, a lot of money.
26 hours.
He's spooling through several surgeons. You know what I'm saying?
D. Sands said they or somebody had money. True indeed. Phyllis said, whoa, so what happened to Carla? Oh, you read that already.
Yeah.
My bad. Walter Pittman, what's up, man? What's good?
Peace.
Jesus, we cloning people.
Yeah. DG said, dumbass.
Yeah, we are cloning people and have been cloning people for quite some time.
Bob Guillory said, give her death regarding that devil that killed the baby.
Yeah. Kill her twice.
Yeah, for real.
Now,
God.
So yesterday, let me find the story. What I do with the story? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You saw what Supreme said? He said, do some push-ups or something, darky. Laugh out loud.
Exactly.
And keep your blown on face to yourself.
You wouldn't have got that treatment.
Hell no. Hell no.
Anyway, y'all remember, so yesterday we talked about Tyrese, right? So we talked about Tyrese gets a partial win against ex-wife in the child support case.
Free Tyrese.
There was a catch. But now, here's the latest story on a child support incident. This is recent, just happened.
Jesus.
Matt Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
Requests to have his child support payments reduced after saying he feels most women spend the money on themselves.
No.
Get out of here.
You
What?
know, really?
Get out of town.
No.
Gee, let's read this story.
just can't believe it.
No, that's
Shortly
not
after Matt Barnes won big in his custody case against ex-wife Gloria Gavon, he has filed to have his monthly child support payments reduced. Barnes now primarily has his 10-year-old twin boys, and Gavon gets them every other weekend and Wednesday evenings for dinner. So why continue to pay $20,000 on child support per month? The NBA star has his own reasons. His current $20K per month child support payment was established while Barnes was still active in the NBA and making substantially more money. According to Blast, Barnes said he currently makes about $150,000 per year, and based on the standard child support calculations, he believes his payments should come down to $5,596 per month.
5,000.
That ain't bad for two kids. 5,596
as
opposed to 20,000.
20,000 a month.
Yeah.
I'm curious, ladies, what y'all think?
I agree.
Should they be reduced?
Yes.
And would y'all agree that, and this is a big one, would y'all agree that most women spend the money on themselves?
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, were you asking me or you were asking
I would ask
the world?
I was asking, the females. Okay, I just want to see your face. I'm going to ask you that question again. Do you agree that most women spend the money on themselves?
Yes. Yes.
Clap it up. Jeez.
Yes.
Do most of y'all females feel that way?
Now, I'm not saying it because I do it because I ain't getting no damn child support for mine.
646-233-1302.
Yeah.
Call in. I'm curious to see what y'all got.
Because, I mean, let's keep it all the way 100. He has whatever he has. Okay, he makes whatever he makes, whether he's in the NBA or not. The mother, I'm guessing, works as well, so she has her own separate money. It don't take $20,000 to raise two 10-year-old boys. Okay? It don't take $20,000. Right. So I'm pretty sure that even if they're getting something out of the $20,000, most of that is going on her preserving herself as well, or her putting money into whatever she needs to put money in, whether it be gas, getting her nails done, getting her hair done, buying wardrobe, going out to eat, treating her new nick. Who knows? But ain't no $20,000 going on no two kids. If I had just $5,596 to raise my grandson and Ori, I'd be good, because I still have, whatever else I have to, take care of everything else. Who the hell needs $20,000 for two kids? That's just abuse. I'm sorry.
Yo, it's so refreshing to hear women.
Nah, because when you see these women are publicly on TV showing their lifestyles all the time, so you already know that it takes a lot. They're high maintenance. They want. They spoiled as hell. Ain't no way that shit is going on. No $20,000 is going on two kids. Sorry, and she ain't touching it. Yeah, all right. He hell. No,
I'm happy
and this is coming from somebody who never received child support money a day in my life for my daughter, who's 23 now. Okay, because I was always that woman who believed that if her father wants to raise her and he wants to support her and take care of her, he'll do it voluntarily. If anything else happened with the state because they stepped in and was like, oh, because they watching whatever, that wasn't on me. But he could vouch for that. Like, I never ever went out for child support, ever.
Wow.
So I'm just saying.
I'm happy that I'm happy that my beautiful co-host is able to say that, and prayerfully we're going to begin to see a paradigm shift.
I didn't say that. Kiss did.
Yeah, any fool know what talking about your ass. Club man can see that.
That's just ridiculous.
These chicks out here, man. These trumpets out here using these babies to get to come up, yo. It's immoral, and it's been practiced for generations. Hopefully, we're starting to see the change where men can get a little justice, and and men can actually get custody of their children as well. How about that?
Exactly, Supreme. Like you said, $20,000 a month is some salary, and he got the boys. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's raising the boys. They're with him. She only gets them every other weekend and on Wednesdays for dinner.
With all
you need $20,000 to make some chicken and some kale and some mashed potatoes and some French fries and stuff.
With all
I'm
due
just
respect,
saying, every other weekend
with
they
all
good
due
by the time
respect,
they get to you.
A lot of people that are listening to us don't bring home $6,000 a month.
Come on,
forget
now.
20. $6,000 a month is most.
You're lucky if you bring home
is
$1,000
above
a week.
the average salary of the average American. It's above the mean salary of the average American, which is like $50,000. So, come on, fam.
But see, this is an epidemic that I always say it goes back to, even like when we view the smallest things, like with women viewing all men are dogs, and men thinking all women are whores, or us having those stigmas against us, or whatever the case is. It's just like saying, like, oh, because there's a few deadbeat dads in the world, that now all fathers deserve to be treated unfairly, And that's not fair, because there's a lot of men that are raising their kids. There's a lot of men that are busting their ooh-wazoos to go out and work and take care of their children, whether they're with the mother or not. But a lot of these women make it harder for the men because they're not with them, and because I'm not getting the benefits of being with you and having sex with you and getting mad because you with somebody else and whatever. So now I got to hit you where it hurts. That's not fair.
No doubt. Lisa,
that's not right.
Tweet said the same women, if they were dating someone making $60K a year, would accept $500 a month. But because he has millions, they feel entitled to it.
Exactly. Taking
Makes no
advantage
sense. 20K a month to raise a kid is bananas.
That's not right.
I agree, Tweet.
That is not right.
Happy birthday.
Rich women, rich men, poor men, black men, white men.
Don't matter. Yep.
Are being destroyed as we speak. Lives are in complete chaos. His brother's in jail. His brother's contemplating suicide. Don't know which way to turn from this evil. So this is an epidemic, and I'm praying that you're starting to see the change, because if you truly want equality, then you think that men and women should be treated equally. Right. And this idea that if you're equal to me, that I have to take care of you, really?
Right.
Like, you're equal and I'm equal, so you have just as much ability to gain money as I do. So come on,
doubt.
man.
Shout out to Alicia Mitchell. She said yes.
Yep.
Unfortunately, maybe in a perfect world, there should be a mandate of a breakdown of what they are spending on the child or children. Example: food, clothing, school, from education to events in the school, healthcare. The point is, show the receipts.
Right.
That will stop the nonsense. Clap that up.
I agree.
Our platinum listener, Alicia Mitchell, said that.
Phyllis Woodbury said, I don't agree that every woman who's collecting is spending it on them. Now these ballers, they are spending that shit on them. I know a few women who's collecting and they still struggling. But not for nothing, Phyllis, even though I see where you're coming from, a lot of these women aren't collecting $20,000, because child support for the norm wouldn't be that much. I don't know anybody in my circle that in the atmosphere of the same air that I breathe that collects $5,000 of child support. It's usually less than that, and that's a reason to struggle, because now you think about the job field, the work field. You ain't making that much money, even if you're making minimum wage, you definitely struggling on top of getting whatever child support.
While I would agree that not all women do that, the chick we talking about in this story is,
of course,
this
come on now.
What we talking about right here.
Come on,
please.
You got an Instagram comment.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah. That's one of my children's. Amina says the child support system is effed up too. To be honest, it's based on salary, and the courts can raise and lower how much the parent pays to the other parent.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually just happy to see some of these cases going down like this in the guy's favor, because
the fathers need more.
I've seen child support be abused.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it. So
I hate it when the courts get involved with the family. Period. I hate it. I hate when people got to get drawn to court. Listen, if there was a time when you made love to that woman and made a baby, I think that you can be reasonable with one another and come to an agreement without involving this wicked government. I'm sorry.
But it's funny because transparent moment, my grandson, right? His father hasn't seen him since he was 3. Justice is 10 now. I guess he finally decided that his bum ass was going to get a job. So now they started taxing him. They started taxing him. We never went out and said,
I got you.
Oh, we're looking for him. Cause
that happens.
I didn't do it. My daughter didn't do it, because my daughter was like, I'm going to make what I got to make. I got my mama. We good. Justice is good. So this fool got the audacity to call us when he realized that a child support payment had went out, and calls and says, I was just calling. Mind you, hasn't seen him since he was 3, and checks in every once in a blue moon when he just wants to check up for no reason. And says, I was just calling because I just want to, to see and make sure that the money was coming to y'all, because, it's getting annoying and it's an aggravation. I just want to make sure that it's going to justice.
Like you actually care.
You haven't seen your child since he was 3 years old. We've fed him. We've clothed him. We've raised him. We've dealt with the autism. We've, put him through school, been through everything, hell and high water. And your concern is where the money is going? Because you think we're going to do what with it?
You're a coward, man.
You already know the words that I had, but coward, lucky for him, my daughter didn't. She didn't give me his number. Bro. He's a punk ass, and I ain't got time.
Yeah, you.
Now, see, dudes like
man.
That deserve to get taxed and to get their ass waxed up in the system. When it comes to a real stand-up man who's being a father, and on top of that, was being a father voluntarily before you even try to tax him, don't deserve nobody taxing them for no $20,000. That's bullshit.
I agree.
Y'all need to really get it together. Like the system needs to be set up a little bit more fairly for these men that are actually doing their part.
I agree.
Should there be? I'm curious about this, right? Should there be a standard amount? Like a standard amount. This is what it takes to raise a child. Boom, boom, boom.
I think that you should be made to produce the receipts to where the money is going, and I do think that some type of standard amount in conjunction with what your actual income is.
Because all right, and here's my question to y'all, and ladies, please. So for men, just say, right, I worked hard all my life to develop musical talents and all this, whatever. No assistance from you, whatever, right? Me and you hooked up. You have a baby. I'm making millions of dollars off my hit record. Right? We break up, whatever. So judge says, well, you're making, Mr. Bradley, you're making $5 million a year. She should get $90,000, $100,000 a month in child support. Do you think that's fair?
I see your point.
$100,000 a month.
The point is
one child.
Obviously, if we add up all the receipts for the Similac and the food and the clothes and everything, it's not going to come up to $90,000 per year. Obviously, so I do see your point in terms of it doesn't take that much money, right? So it's not fair. But this idea that they tax you according to what you make, that's what they do. But no. Listen. The average American family, mother and father combined, don't bring in $90,000 a year. Country still afloat, right? Lights still on in the country. Right. So it's a scam, it's a hustle, and I'm hoping that these chicks get stopped.
Some comments.
Amina said, also she said some dads who get child support spend it on dumb shit too. To be honest, expensive shoes and clothes and clubbing every weekend, but their kids barely have clothes or a warm house to live in. Sometimes even food, and that's true too. But that just goes back to I think that we need to set up the system more, like we've all been saying, to just show proof. What does the child need? And if you're gonna get these things for the kid, show proof of it. That's it.
And like Norm said, if you can get a means, meaning a set amount to like, okay, what's the average amount for food across 50 states? It might be lower in Mississippi, higher in New York, this and that and other. But come on, man.
But
does the child
support also does the child support also include paying for household utilities and stuff like that, because the child is under under the same roof with you? If that's going to be something that's going to help out with that as well, then that's different. But when you're just spending it like Amina said on excess stuff that got nothing to do with the child, but it got to do with you looking good in the street. Because there's so many parents that are in the street walking around all day looking fresh as hell, and they kids look like bums.
A lot of men are paying for lifestyle. Because they say things like, we have to keep you in the lifestyle that you're accustomed to. That has absolutely nothing to do with need and what actually has to occur to feed, clothe, and educate a child. So let me get this straight. I shot up your club, and we had a baby. Right. And now I got to pay you for a lifestyle?
Yeah, that's
so now, watch this. Now, when my lifestyle changes, and I'm no longer in the NBA, they still want to tax me the same amount. It's just a bunch of bullcrap. Yeah. Bunch of bums leeching off of other. Listen, if you're a human being, you're supposed to do something to take care of yourself and something to take care of your child. I'm not saying that men don't have the responsibility for their child, but it's a lot of bum people that live off of other people and abuse the system, and it's wrong.
True.
And I'm praying that it's changing.
Right.
Good for you.
Speaking about working the system, we got another story up next, but first and foremost, don't forget, if you live in the tri-state area, our last event of the year is going down. The BKS1 Radio Holiday Party, December 15th. All right?
Yes.
It's going down where? The Zulu Bar.
Bar.
Yes. That's 437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey. It's the Who Owns the Mic series holiday party. BKS1 Radio. It's our last one of the year. And it's our 10th year anniversary.
Hey.
It's amazing that it falls on, this party's on 12/15 because it's actually BKS1 Radio's 10-year anniversary.
Nice. 10 years of excellence.
Yes, man. Yes, it's been a journey. It's been a great journey. So come on out and celebrate with us. the entry fee. You know how we keep it low. It's only $10 to get in. Zulu Bar got some great food. It's excellent food, man. Too. Yes, it's a beautiful place. We doing it at a nice, different location. Come on out and celebrate with us. That's Saturday, 12/15. Doors open 7 p.m. sharp. 7 p.m. sharp is going down.
To sign up is at 7:30 p.m.
Yes. If you want to get on there and touch that open mic, the sign up is at 7:30 p.m. You can sign up right then and there. If you hit us up early, we'll put your name on the list early. There's going to be some entertainment there. People rocking out, showing their skills, doing their thing. We want singers. We want spoken word artists. We want comedians. Come on out and just jump on that stage and just do what you do. Show everybody your talent and have a great night of networking. The whole BKS1 Radio team squad is going to be in the building. I'm going to be on the 1s and 2s. Trust me, I'm going to be feeling some type of way because it's our 10-year anniversary. So I'm going in on the 1s and 2s. You already know how that's going down. All right, so make sure you can get your tickets online too. The online link to get your $10 advance ticket will be up today. All right, so make sure y'all come on out and celebrate. It's the BKS1 Radio, Who Owns the Mic holiday party. Last one of the year, people. Yes. And it's our 10-year anniversary. Come on out and celebrate with us.
Dig it.
Supreme said, congrats, Norm. Here's to 10 more years, bro.
Salute, fam. I appreciate you. No doubt. So come on out and have a good time with us, man. December 15th. All right, Zulu Bar, West Orange. It's a beautiful spot. Okay, so now let's go on to this next story. I
hope it's the story I think it is.
Man, nah. Oh, okay. We talking about people that abuse the system and all this, whatever. So you know we gotta bring up our girl.
Oh, Jesus. I'm so sick of her.
Yeah. So listen, a judge blocks Kardashian Jenner's family's attempt to have Blac Chyna's lawsuit against Rob Kardashian tossed out. So a judge actually blocked it. The Kardashians wanted it tossed out. Judge said, nope. We not. Let's read a little bit about it. Jesus. Can y'all see?
The Kardashian Jenner clan.
I'm sorry. Everybody's like between 45 and 50 here.
Eyes are struggling. The Kardashian Jenner clan took an L this week after a judge shut down the family's attempt.
Oh, shit. What? I tried. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Family's attempt to have Blac Chyna's lawsuit against Rob Kardashian thrown out. In a statement, Chyna's lawyer, Lisa Bloom, wrote, today, the court rejected the Kardashians' family's request to strike Chyna's entire lawsuit. This means Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner will have to face off against Chyna in court over the family allegedly slut-shaming and defaming her and trying to cancel her hit show with Rob.
That's what it's really about to me. All right, let me tell you something. Good luck going up against them Kardashians, man. That's all I'm saying. Good luck with that. Good luck.
There's a lawsuit with the wording slut-shaming.
Slut-shaming, yeah.
Really?
Basically, she's suing them for suing Rob for defamation of character and slut-shaming and all of this.
Can they counter
defame her own damn character?
Yeah.
Can they? I mean, like you said, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
You think you're gonna take the Kardashians to court and win?
That's crazy.
That's an L. I mean, look, she's not going to win. And insofar as defamation, they can countersue for the same thing. And insofar as canceling the show, well, when she left them and dumped them and started sleeping with other people and started disrespecting them, why would they then produce a show about that? Right. It's their show. It's their brand. The only reason she got signed is because she was glamming onto their brand.
Yeah.
Now, once she disrespected, you think you're going to still get to use the Kardashian? Bruh. Stupid. Listen. Look. Keep selling that bleaching cream in Africa like you keep your hustle. You're going to lose that case, sis.
And didn't they try to jump up when she went to Africa? She came out the car. They were trying to attack her.
Just sloppy.
She's a mess.
Yeah. She's
messy as all hell.
Everybody knew. Look, when she first got involved with the brother, everybody knew what it was. She got to come up. It's over. Go hustle some other dumb man. That's all.
All right. Moving right along. curious to see how females feel about this next story, right? So this lady's getting blasted because she spoke out against public breastfeeding. So everybody's like, they're hitting her hard. They coming at her hard. So basically, this the story that went down.
One mom is getting slammed on social media for threatening to punch breastfeeding women and their babies in viral Facebook rant.
What?
In a post from July 2018 that has since been taken down, Carly Clark wrote, "I'm not sorry. The next female that tries to whip her boob out to breastfeed in front of my kids will get a black eye. Move that baby. I'll punch it too."
She catching mad heat for that comment. So here she is.
She's wild.
Here she is. In case y'all want to add her, or get at her on Facebook or her social media. But she's facing a lot of criticism for threatening breastfeeding moms on social media. The part 2 to that is,
not surprisingly, the Spartanburg, South Carolina pet groomer's remarks were met with a lot of outraged responses from breastfeeding moms. Jessie Vogel, 25, was just one of the many who responded. She commented, "To see another woman with kids say that she's willing to give a woman a black eye for feeding in front of her children, it really takes us a step back to have other women say things like this." Another upset mom added, "What in the actual hell? How do people, especially women, still have this kind of mentality? How ridiculous. We've been feeding our babies this way with our bodies, the way that our bodies intended since the dawn of time." When confronted about her controversial post, Clark refused to apologize, first pointing out that her comment was only directed at one person. She then said, Do what you want, but I find it very immature that you as a mother will go out of your way to come to a place that you know I worked at and breastfed."
All right, so I'm curious.
Is she smoking crack?
How do you?
I don't understand the story.
How do y'all feel about public breastfeeding? I mean, the child has to get fed.
The kid gotta eat.
It's natural. We get so bent out of shape in this country. I think we're the only country that get bent out of shape over stuff like this. I've seen it several times. I've seen it on the train. I've seen it in the park. It doesn't bother me, but is there anybody that it does bother?
It doesn't bother you.
No,
Shut up, Kiss. Shut up, Kiss. Stop.
Please.
Stop, Kiss.
We know you had to give your child Similac.
No, I did not. No, I did not. I just stopped breastfeeding her because her gums were starting to hurt.
Exactly. My point.
That was the only reason why.
Whatever.
I have no problems with people breastfeeding. I laugh because when I get caught off guard, like if I'm eating a burger and turn around and boobing my family, like, oh hey, but the kid gotta eat. What you gonna do? But how you threaten to punch a baby in the face and her mama?
I don't understand why people are offended by it. I really don't. Of course,
it's so stupid.
If we want to laugh, whatever,
some
have
women
a good time. I don't.
Some dudes too.
I don't understand that.
Okay.
I have no understanding of what the issue is. That's
so way of life.
Bruh, that's how we were created. So you're offended by a mother feeding her? Like, what's wrong with you? I think that it's something wrong with you for having a problem with it.
Right.
That's just me though. Like,
and for her to say, "Oh, I was speaking about one person." No, Biatch, you wasn't. You just said, "Don't have your baby out on your boob."
And then you're gonna punch her in the face and the baby.
Move the baby. I'm gonna punch the baby too.
Yeah, okay.
Referring to anybody who does it in front of you. She's ignorant.
Very much so.
Somebody to punch on her titty.
I agree. Said, as long as the woman is covered up, she can breastfeed anywhere she wants.
Exactly.
Phyllis said in regards to Black China only got with Rob to get under Tiger's skin because he was dating Kylie Jenner. Oh wow!
And that's a bunch of sloppiness, and we already know that. I agree. You just, I can't use the word I want to use no more, but you get the picture.
Now let's get to the story.
You know who you are.
Need to get over themselves, Ingrid said.
Yeah, let's get to the story that sparked today's topic, right? So today's topic is it is okay. Tony Braxton says that today's men are the new biatches. Is this true? She says that today's men are really the new B word. All right. So I'm gonna let you say the B word, but I'm not gonna say it.
Bitches.
Yes. All right. So, do y'all ladies, do women really feel that today's men are becoming be like? Like how I said that.
I like how y'all both looked at me.
So let me tell you where the story came from. So first, Tony Braxton was on Red Table Talks.
Right.
I don't know if y'all saw that.
With Jada.
Yeah, with Jada and everything.
I gotta watch that.
And then she started talking about her personal situation. And here was some of her personal situation. Let's read this. And this is from the Atlanta Black Star.
Men are the new bitches. Tony Braxton revealed she was angry at having to pay ex-husband alimony. Tony Braxton said it used to bother her that she had to pay alimony to her ex-husband, mint-condition singer Carl Lewis. It's something she admitted while talking to Jada Smith and her mom, Adrienne Jones. The episode covered the topic of divorce, and Braxton revealed after 12 years of marriage, it was her battle with lupus that caused the split. Because of the lupus, she couldn't work, which led to financial problems. But after the Maryland raised songbird regained her health and got back on the road, it angered her that she had to give some of her income to Lewis. Yes, I had to pay alimony. I was one of those girls, she stated. It's me, Britney Spears, Halle Berry, Mary J. Blige. I was very, very angry about that. But it was because we had an existing prenup and postnup. I wanted to, what?
Renege.
To renege. I'm going to be honest. The Breathe Again singer also remembered feeling ambivalent about the whole thing because if the tables were turned, Lewis would be expected to take care of her. So at times, she was partially okay with the legal agreement. But on the other hand, Braxton felt Lewis could have turned down the assistance and perhaps been more prideful. I thought he should say no, she explained. Even though if it were reversed, we would expect him to make sure the lady was okay. So I can't really bitch about that too much. That was a tough pill. I was angry about it, Braxton added. I went through this whole phase. Ooh, men are the new bitches. That's how I felt. That's what I was so angry about. I was like, I have to get out the bed so I can pay this debt.
Pay your fare. Pay your fare. Look, sometimes things don't go your way, man. So I don't know. As far as men being the new bees, hearing that a lot. I heard you say before, some of you guys starting to act like bitches.
You heard me say that?
Yeah, I heard you say that.
I sure did.
And
I don't take it back. It was no tirade. It was the truth. We were having real conversation, and I said what it was. You showed me that you got bitch assness in your blood, then you a bitch. The same way when y'all get mad at us or when we, have our little rants and we act all womanly like y'all say and whatever, or we PMS and we on the rag, we this, we that, y'all acting like a bunch of bitches. Okay, so are y'all. And I'm just thinking about her situation. I'm just thinking about Tony Braxton's situation. I'm like, okay, aside from her having the lupus, and that's why she's saying that the marriage ended because of the lupus and her going through that struggle, didn't he also cheat? You cheat on me, and I got to raise your kids, and I got to pay you money? Hell to the no.
All right. I'm laughing at Ingrid Judge right now. So Ingrid Judge said, there is a small, she was so politically correct with this. There is a small segment of the male population that fits that criteria.
Yo, that was good, Ingrid. Phyllis Woodbury said, "If the woman's covered up, she can feed her baby. I wish someone would come at me while I'm feeding my baby. Everything gonna be shown when I finish whooping that ass." Supreme said, "Hold on, sorry. I think more men need to be men these days for real." True. He also said, "Send Birdman on his ass." Cass, hey troublemaker. He said, "I would say some men are and most aren't. Women always want equal rights, and now she feels like it is to pay when you play."
Yeah, no doubt.
Supreme also said, like Mary J. Blige ex-husband need his ass checked too. Hell yeah. Well, the man, I don't see how the hell she can whoop his ass.
And Sandy said, some men are straight biatches. Yeah, I said it. Not my baby though. She's like, I gotta go home tonight.
Just wait. Imagine. Wait till he don't get fed.
Put him out.
As a Tony Braxton fan. As a Tony Braxton fan. Okay. For me, I hear what she's saying. For me to have sympathy when I think about brothers getting crushed every single day with this draconian thing, with this child support, whatever.
Right.
Oh, well, chalk it up to the game. That's number one. Number two, if you want equality, then accept equality, which means that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Meaning, if you're equal to me, why would I have to take care of my equal? If you need to be taken care of, you inferior. You incapable of taking care of yourself. We are not equal. That denotes that you need to be taken care of because you're incapable of. When you're talking about a relationship between two equal individuals, it's not supposed to go that way. Now, let's get to the crux of the argument. I think that in this society, some women want their cake and eat it too.
Get out.
Because on one hand, you want us not to say certain things. You want us not to think certain things. You want us not to act in certain ways. You weaponize our masculinity. You get bent out of shape when we speak our truth. You browbeat us, emasculate us, and everything else. Then when men do what you want them to do, which is to be sensitive, you call them bitches. What you see, you're going to have to make up your mind because there's a very definite criteria to masculinity and what men are. We think a certain way. I feel like in society, masculinity, in particular, African-American masculinity is under attack because people are threatened by that, but I'm not going that way. I'm talking about for women. For women, when you got these overbearing, loud, shrew-like women, that act in a masculine fashion, they say things like equality. They say things like we want to, be equal and whatever. What it is some of these women want to take the masculine energy and copy it, but get mad at men for being exactly that, which is what we are, masculine. We get called sexist. We get called immature. And we ain't ish. And we bitches. We this and other. Listen, ladies, some of you ladies going to have to make up a decision. Because last time I checked, I love you and you are strong, but you are not me. You will never be me. And you can pretend that you're me all you want, but you're not. That's out of divine order. Your strength is your femininity, not your masculinity. Stop pretending that you're the man. Lastly, I'm on a roll. When women do that and raise their boys that way, they create what? Generational bitchiness.
I give that 2 snaps in a circle.
The great Oz has spoken.
I'm back.
Wow.
Stop complaining about the bitches that you create.
Up. Now, okay.
First of all.
So, now, where I do agree, bruh, that y'all do see sensitivity in a man as weakness.
Absolutely.
That's bullshit.
Yes.
Some of you do.
Most of y'all.
Some of you do.
Most of y'all.
So say that
you
first.
don't.
Y'all see sensitivity.
Some of you do.
Yo, if I was on my Ralph Tresvant, y'all be like, stop acting like a bitch.
But know that there's a huge difference. There's a limit. I'm good with a man showing vulnerability. I'm good with a man opening up and showing that he has a sensitive side. I'm good with a man being able to vent the same way we do. But when you take it to the next level, like, there's a difference. Even when women do it, it's like,
sounds like that.
I know a lot of dudes that sound just like that.
That's the society we live in. That's what y'all want. These chicks want that. That's what they want.
I hear a whole bunch of that too. So when it gets to that point, stop being a bitch, calm your titties, and sit down.
See, this is, you know what?
It's a difference. It depends on the case.
That thinking is why we got side chicks.
Unbelievable double standard.
You're the reason why we got side chicks.
You wish I was the reason.
Unquestionable.
You're the reason because
no, I'm just saying there's a limit.
I can't talk to you.
No, you can talk to me about whatever. I'm just saying.
What a double standard.
The same way how we say when communication is on a serious note, when we say communication is broken, when we can talk about something and actually be adults and speak about something and then come to a common ground or whatever case is, that's a beautiful thing. It's a rarity, but it's a beautiful thing. But we do have certain people. I'm not just saying men. I'm saying women and men. We both do it. We get to a point where it's like, okay, I get it. She's venting. She's she on her little rant, whatever. It's like, yo, but ma, like now you acting stupid. Now you being retarded. Just sit down, calm the hell down, and just talk. Don't do all that. Sometimes y'all do the same thing where it's like, all right, now you're taking it too far.
I think that there are some women that view a man expressing their emotions as weakness. Not
there are
you,
a lot of women that do that. That's
you,
messed up.
Not you.
I know, not me.
But a lot of women, and there's this double standard there.
Yes.
You want everything, and it's not possible. And a lot of women don't. And a lot of women don't know what they want. So what I would say to them, to brothers is, and to men is, go with God and go with your gut. Your masculinity has nothing to do with the fickle machinations of a female who's here today, going tomorrow. She's going with her emotions. She justifies her crazy actions because of the way she feels. Listen to me. If you are a good, listen now, if you are a good man and act like a man, the right woman will respond to that. If the woman does not respond to your masculinity, you got to leave, right? Because this women send so many mixed messages. So many messages. You got to have a whole lot of money. How do I have a whole lot of money? I got to work a whole lot. Ooh, but I need to have sex right now. There's no compromise. They want money. They want sex. They want time. Shut up, but talk. You know what I mean? Want sensitivity, but be brave and whatever. Like, a lot of these chicks out here is just confused. So what I'm saying to men is, go to God and find out what a man is. Look, and then go to other men. Stop asking women permission to be a man. If they can't rock with it, it's fine, because they're going to browbeat you anyway. They're going to attack you anyway. That's what they've been doing. But when a real man that has God in their heart, any fool female a woman will respond. The problem is, a lot of times we're not with women. We're with females. We're with their body parts. They got low character. And we get caught up into that because we like to stick our ding-a-ling in things that we don't need. So in that sense, it's our responsibility. Yes. But I'm never in my life going to ask the woman to be a man. I'm never going to ask the female am I allowed to be this? You can rock with me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, Kiss. I'm not saying I'm overbearing, but I'm a man. I don't apologize for it. I never will. I'm done with that. That's the problem that's the problem. And then with the women acting like men, standing in the position that you're supposed to be in, and you wonder why our kids are the way they are.
That I don't agree with.
Come on, fam.
But it's most of the ones that act like that are the ones that are doing what you say. The ones that want to be the man in the relationship, or they want to have this. They don't stay in their lane. And when I say stay in your lane, don't come at me, ladies, with the what she mean like that's supposed to be barefoot kid. No. Stay in your damn lane. We've talked about this before. Yeah. Your job is to be a woman. Your job is to be vulnerable. Your job is to be nurturing. Your job is to love your man. Your job is to respect
as a woman, not as a man
as well. Listen. Right. But at the same time, you men have their characteristics and their positions as well. Do we all follow them at all times? No, we don't. But can we all be bitches? Yes, we can.
Most women in relationships today don't like to be told what to do. Right?
Facts.
Y'all don't like to be told what to do.
Who?
And then
most women don't.
And then a lot of times you mistake you mistake a man just taking an authoritative position as a sign of control.
Right.
And when it's not.
I know the difference.
It's position,
but when it's not
control.
You have to learn the difference.
I know the difference.
You have to learn the difference.
I know the difference between that clearly. I can tell when a man is speaking to me disrespectfully and when he's trying to tell me or trying to control me and trying to act like I don't have no say and no word. I can very much tell that. But when you're saying something for the benefit of me, or if you're saying something because you feel like it might help me or might motivate me, or if you're being stern with me because it's like, yo, snap out of this shit you on. I've had to do something like, yo, snap out of it, yo, because they see me when I get in my rut, even when I know I don't want to be in my rut. Sometimes it takes for a dude to be like, yo, on some real shit, snap the hell out of it. Cut the shit out. And I'll be like, God damn, that's sexy. That's dope to me. Because I feel like you care about the fact that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. But if you're going to talk down to me a certain way, I can tell the difference.
Phyllis says, sorry, Woo, I don't agree.
Okay,
not
respect.
Like that. All right.
I didn't say you. I said some women are.
Right. DT said work together.
Not everybody is like that. Not everybody.
Happy Thursday, beautiful people. Hey, Portia. Thanks for joining the show. Jamel said do some push-ups or something. DT said man up. But seriously though. Yes. But seriously, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. So a lot of times, right? You know, we have to kind of. I don't want to say this and sound messed up, but a lot of times when we have something on our heart,
yes,
and when we change our behavior, you know, and you see our behavior changing or whatever, and you hit us with the what's wrong with you, right? So when you hit us with that, we struggle. You don't know, men struggle when you hit us with that question because we like
damn.
If I tell you what's really wrong with me, are you going to see me as being weak?
So what's wrong with you to the men is like how we were saying the other day.
Let me talk now.
Who hurt you?
Let me talk now.
Same thing.
So that what's wrong, you know, we struggle with should we tell y'all or not? right? Because listen, we struggle with that because if I tell you, if I right now be like, yo, I'm going through this in my heart, and sometimes I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you give me the attention like you used to give me, and we don't talk a lot. If I start running some of the same stuff that y'all run on us sometimes or whatever like that, you're gonna look at me a little different. Like in your head, you like, stop being a little punk or whatever like that.
Yeah, stop being a bitch.
But you asked me what's wrong with me. You asked me what's wrong with me. You asked me how I feel.
Yep.
So then now when you shut us down in certain ways, some men get like, damn, well, I can't talk to you about this. Who can I talk to about this?
Absolutely.
So when the emotional, when we start finding that emotional side chick, somebody that's giving us an ear or whatever, and then you find out like, yo, why are you telling her our business? Why are you talking? You shouldn't even be talking to her about this and this and this and that, whatever. I tried to talk to you several times. You're not listening to me. I just needed to get another ear. It's not that I'm cheating on you. It's not that I'm doing this. It's not that I'm doing that. I needed to get another ear because you're not hearing me.
Right, and again, it goes by case to case basis because at the same time y'all do the same thing. With y'all, we're always complaining. There's always something wrong with us. Oh, what now? What is it now? What is it?
Say it about y'all.
Right? I'm just saying that it depends on the situation. It's always what is it now? What is it now?
So
listen, the minute we get the that's crazy line because y'all not listening.
Men respond to compassion. It's men respond to compassion, and if you show us compassion, it'll make us loyal to you. Now that's the first thing. The second thing, let me tell you what men struggle with as well. Let me tell you what men struggle with as well. When we feel like we're just a transaction, which is we feel like if we can't do something for you, that you're not going to love us, you're not going to care about us, and you're going to throw us away. I.e., to wit, I'll go and get such and such from somebody else. I got options. I got this. I got that. So you reduce us to a transaction. Not all of you kids, but I'm talking about the women that do. And then you get mad when we objectify you. Now, why would we objectify you? Because some of you can't tell you how we feel. We can't be vulnerable, and we have to be transactional. Meaning, if I'm sick, if I'm tired, and if I cannot, some women will tell me, you're not a man. Okay, so me being a man is transactional. Also part of me being a man, then since you want to take it there, is you being an object. Do you understand what I am saying to you? I'm going to repeat myself. I said that when you reduce a transaction, meaning if you don't do this and if you don't do that and you can't do this and you can't provide, we shut down. And when you don't allow us to tell you how we really feel and emasculate us because of that, and then tell us about the options that you have. Oh, you just a bitch. Oh, I don't want to hear it. Or, men do it too, this, that, and the other. I'm telling you the stress and the pressure of good men. So save your conversation about the punks that you've been involved with. Save your conversations about the men that aren't actually men. Save your conversations about that because the retort is a story about a boy. I'm talking about men that take their responsibility how we feel, right? And watch this.
Angry.
And what don't you understand about that? And kiss. And a chick that's not as intelligent as you, that's not as beautiful as you, that's not as capable as you, that's not as loyal to you, but shows more compassion than you, now you're left with a so-called inferior version. Because of the compassion,
right?
We respond.
No, but it's funny because like I
listen more.
We were talking recently. I remember me and the girls were talking recently about a situation that I wasn't feeling because I felt like the person that I was dealing with wasn't opening up and wasn't accepting who I was as far as the woman that I was, as far as being trusting, this and that. And I was like, but I just don't understand. And oddly enough, the two Aaliyah and Lyle was like, yeah, but you gotta understand that sometimes guys go through stuff too that they scarred and they this, so they can't emotionally open up, whatever. And I'm like, I get it, but then it's hard for us. It's hard for a woman like me to say, I get it, but it's me. You get what I'm saying? Because now
What
I
you
have
mean?
to because now I have to deal with a situation that was damaged due to another broad that didn't know what the hell she was doing, that she didn't know how to handle this man and didn't know how to communicate with this man and didn't know how to nurture this man and didn't know how to listen to this man and understand that, yo, I go through ish too. Not just you. I go through the same things, just different extremes as a man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh God, I love
But it's hurtful to women like us who are in these places where we feel like, damn, like we are that listener, we are that woman, but yeah, we have to pay for the mistakes of everybody else the same way y'all do
indeed.
for idiots and morons that run around doing bitchy things.
No doubt, no doubt.
So,
what she said.
You know what, Kiss? You a good dude.
thank you. I appreciate that. Yo, let me tell you how this fool be going into freaking Walgreens with me. He'll let me go into Walgreens to go buy something and then running 5 minutes later while I'm paying for some shit and go, yo, my man, you want to hurry up? Then come to the register and be like, he's such a sweet guy, man. You know he used to be a guy, right? I'm like, yo, I want to punch him sometimes.
I wish I knew why compassionate women have so much trouble hooking up with compassionate men. Because there are great people out there, male and female. But it just seemed like we never hook up. We always get the idiot of the other race.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Phyllis Woodbury said, let's see. When we as women want to talk or vent, some men take it as whining for real, shaking my head. Just listen. That goes both ways.
Yep.
And look, not only listen, but comprehend and understand what they're really trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Don't just listen just to respond. Like, you need to hear. Yeah. And I said GG. Jesus Lord.
GG.
DT said something a little while ago. What did he say? I'm trying to go back to it, DT. It's better to listen than to hear. Yeah, because people just hear you talking. It's like, all right, just to have a reason to just respond. Like, yo, shut up and listen to what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not really comprehending the words that are coming out of my mouth to the point where you want to now, give me an intelligent answer. You just like on some Chris Rock shit, like, oh, that's crazy, because you're not listening.
No doubt, man.
And everybody wants to be heard. Now, everybody wants to be heard.
Right. Now, look, this Sunday, let me tell you what's going down this Sunday, 11 a.m. on the station. It is the Man Cave Morning Show versus the Owl Show. I'm curious.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You supposed to really do.
Oh, hold on.
You are dude.
I feel like Kiss should be with us. I feel
I'm
like
a dude disguised as a dude just as another dude.
Yes.
I feel like you should be on our team. That's just me.
But I mean, if it's the shows against the shows, and that's what it's supposed to be, right?
But I'm
really,
still coming from my
perspective.
It's really Mars versus Venus. It's really the men versus the women. But you're our dude. You're our ace in the hole.
I'm so really sick of you saying that.
I would. Yeah, that's
People
the best
gonna
looking.
start checking my neck for Adam's apple.
The best looking dude I ever seen. But that's interesting. Like, where should Kiss be?
Well, I have to be with y'all because it's the Man Cave against the Owl Show, right? But I'm still kind of
about men and oh god.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
you know what? Maybe Kiss could be the referee or something.
Maybe I could sit by myself somewhere.
No.
It wouldn't make sense because it's each show against the other show. But I'm still coming from my perspective. But at the same time, I can disagree with the women if I want to.
Because Kiss will disagree.
See, the thing is,
she'll disagree with men and women.
I guess she could sit with that girl.
It doesn't make no sense. It's the Man Cave show.
It's the Man Cave show, but it's the male perspective.
But it's Venus versus Mars.
Yeah, it's the male perspective versus.
So maybe we should get one more
versus women.
So should we get one more guy to sit in with y'all and then us? I don't know how that would work out unless we get another guy to sit in with the girls.
No, listen.
No.
No.
Yo, you're my man.
I think it's men versus women, not show versus show.
You're gonna be on our team.
Watch how I'm gonna come dressed that day. I'm gonna come wearing a suit.
Damn, Kiss gonna be on us. Okay.
Yeah, so that's this Sunday, 11 a.m. on BKS1 Radio. Yes, it's gonna be broadcast. It is the Mars versus Venus show. The male perspective versus the female perspective. Now, how we're gonna do the show is each team is gonna pick 3 topics each, 3 or 4 topics each.
Okay.
Right, to discuss and talk about and to debate. All right. So now, by the end of this show, any male or female listening to this show, you're going to really know how men think and how women think.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. So make sure you tune in this Sunday. That's 11 a.m. BKS1 Radio Network. Spread the word. It's going down. The Mars versus Venus show. BKS1 Radio. Man Cave versus the Owl show. Wow. It's going down.
Technically, Kiss is Man Cave. Just saying.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, okay.
It's the truth.
All right.
Don't you change up now. Don't change up. Don't switch up. All right.
Holy
All right.
crap.
Bring
Kiss
your
on
penis
outside.
that day.
Oh my God! Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
We want to thank everybody for joining us today
My bag of tricks at home.
on the Man Cave.
Which speed, Kiss? Which speed?
On the Man Cave morning / afternoon show. We appreciate all your responses and everything. And don't forget December 15th, what is going down? It is the BKS1 Radio Holiday Party. Also that Who Owns the Mic open mic. But anyone that wants to get up there and jump on that stage and do their thing, it's going down at the Zulu Bar.
Yes.
437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey. It's only a $10 entrance fee. That ain't nothing, because you know why? They got great drinks there. They got great food there at the Zulu Bar. It's going down. I want to see all y'all faces, all y'all platinum listeners. Everybody's been rocking out with us for the past 10 years. We want to see y'all there, because it's also our 10th year anniversary. December 15th, Saturday. All right, 7 p.m. to midnight is going. Well, the owner said we can rock out past midnight.
Nice.
So it's going down. All right, but get there 7 p.m. Bring your family, bring your friends, fellas, bring your girls, ladies, bring your guy, or ladies, bring your ladies, whatever. Just we want to see all of y'all there again at the Zulu Bar. It's a beautiful spot, man. West Orange, we chose a different spot. We love the vibe, we love the atmosphere, and let me tell you something. The owner gave me these. This is for the meat eaters. The owner gave me these steak strips that she especially makes and everything. It was so tender, so delicious. But they got plenty of stuff there for the vegetarians as well and everything. But the food is actually good. Drinks are very inexpensive. Come on out, have a great time. There's going to be some BKS1 Radio signature drinks that night, so y'all will see what it is and everything. So come on out. Again, that's December 15th, Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp, people. All right, it's the holiday party, the anniversary party, the Who Owns the Mic open mic. It's going to be a night to remember. Come on out, have a good time, and guess what? I'm gonna be on the ones and twos rocking out. What's up?
Absolutely. And also Friday, I guess tonight when we sign on for the store woman, and I'll have the flyer ready for Norm to put it up. But Allure will also be performing this Friday at oh Lord, Our Precious Moment at 140-46 Queens Boulevard. It's in Queens. Jay's Holiday Party. With DJ Danny D, who's DJing for the event. We're performing that night. Do a little set. So again, I have the flyer ready for you guys to check it out later. But it's on Friday, so if anybody's in the Queens area, New York, and you guys want to come out and see us perform, please do. And follow Allure World. You can see the flyer on our page, on my page, and let's get it cracking. We got all these holiday parties coming up. Let's celebrate and try to get into the season, because things have been very sad lately.
No doubt.
So
no doubt.
Let's get it.
All right, so y'all remember, you know what it is, man. This show is never about us.
It's about you.
Why, my dude? Because
y'all niggas is bitches.
Whatever. Because you are the next best kept secret. You ain't going to be using that word tomorrow. It's going to be a whole different show tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Peace.
Peace out.
Love y'all, man, for real.
Heard you,
Truly
sis.
love y'all. Share out the show. Let somebody know about it. Whoop it and close the door.
I know. He left the